And we are here live. Hello, everybody. Jeff here. We are live here at the Lowe's Home Improvement here in Coral Springs, Florida. And as you know, this is part two of our Black Friday deals. I can't believe I'm still out of breath from last night because, as you remember, we were trying to do our broadcast in here last night, our live stream, and we ran out of hours. They closed the store. So we had to come back here tonight to finish off. And man, do we have a full schedule of stuff here tonight for you guys, because we have boatloads of DeWalt stuff. You can see some of the DeWalt here behind me, but there is boatloads of DeWalt stuff for us to get through tonight. We have huge amounts of Bosch behind me as well. We're going to get to that. And we also have a huge section of Cobalt that we didn't even get to last night either. So here we were doing about 45 minutes or so last night, and we didn't even realize we barely got 1/3 of the. So I'm going to start us off right here, and this is right here at the DeWalt table saw. This is a 12-inch double bevel compound miter saw. And it's interesting because I just bought the FlexVolt version of this one about a month ago. It was $7.99 over at Home Depot, and you know, over there at Home Depot they weren't lowering the price on that thing for like 2 years. So I came in with a 15% off Home Depot coupon and got that table saw there for 15% off. Saved $120 off the price there. Now this one here is the regular plug-in version, but they're not showing a price on it. So my guess is maybe they're waiting. You know, this is weird, folks. So the Home Depot, which is a few blocks away, and this Lowe's have gotten the jump off of everybody and gotten most of the what looks like the stuff out. Some of the stuff they haven't put signs on yet, so I'm wondering if they're waiting until like the 5th or 6th. Like I know Home Depot has a price drop coming on the 6th, so you want to be real focused on that, and I wouldn't rush out to buy anything just yet. Hey Rich, what's up? Hey, so check this out. This is a new set. I've never seen this one before here. This is a 40-piece flex torque here, and look at this. I don't know what that little device is. That might be an updated version of that yellow magnetic thing that they have on their other one, but that's a cool looking, very refined industrial looking bit there. So we don't know what this is, and guess what? They don't have a price on these guys here either. Yeah, I could always get a price adjustment. Yeah, I just don't want to have to go through that trouble, you know. There's always the risk that something might sell out, like these two guys right here. I don't know. They could sell out, and who knows. But look at this. So they've got the stand here, the miter stand. Now this is $199. This I think is the same price that it was at. I think they had them at Home Depot, and they've been here for $199 for the last few months. So that's nothing yet. I wouldn't rush in here to buy these yet, but let me go through some of the things they got here. So they got a 7¼ inch 24 tooth for $8.98. But you know, on the other side of the store last night, down that way, that's likely free with the miter. You think so? Yeah, I'm hoping that stand. Yeah, that would be nice if that is, because if that's the case, well, yeah, I bought mine at Home Depot, but maybe Home Depot does something similar, and I could bring mine in. What's up, JR? Okay, so anyway, what I was saying a minute ago was these blades are $8.98. They got the Craftsman one at the other end of the store there for $7.99. I think they were. I don't know if they're any better or if they're any worse, because I've pretty much always used either the DeWalt or the Diablos on mine. So here you got 7¼ inch 24 teeth demo blades here. There's two. Is there two in there? And there's three in there. That's 15. Look at this. I'm making a mess over here. These are $15.98. Then here you got a 9-inch. There's a kit here. So here's all the blades that are in here. So there's 6 blades total here. This one's $12.98. And then over here they got a whole new display. And these don't really look like anything new. This looks kind of expensive though for this 31 piece here. This flex torque here. This looks like the same set that they've had here for a while, and $25.98 seems a bit high for that. They've got the regular black oxide marked down to $9.98, and this one's a 21 piece version of this same one here, so you can see the price differential here. They've dropped it $10 down to $14.98 as a special value there. And then down at the bottom, I'm hoping we got 12-inch. Yeah, we do, because my complaint has always been they never do the 12-inch blades on these things. So this is a 32 teeth here. So you can put this on your table saw there. General purpose. What do we got around here? So they still got some boxes here that they haven't unpacked yet. So it looks like they got a Cobalt inflator. So when we're done in this area here, we're going to be going down that way, and there's a huge section of Cobalt. Just like 2 or 3 aisles of Cobalt stocking stuffers. Let me see what we got here. So here is the table saw, and it looks like on this one here, they're going to give you the folding stand to go with it. So this right now is marked at $349. Now, I haven't really followed the price too close on this one, so I don't know if this is a good deal or not. I'm holding out for the FlexVolt version. And by the way, just let me clue you guys in there. Check online before you buy. Yeah, sometimes the online has a better price. Good tip. And let you guys in on a clue here. If you're looking at buying the battery version, the FlexVolt version of their table saw, like I am, just know this, that table saw does not plug into the wall, which is just really unbelievably stupid. It only runs off the battery. Now, you might not have a problem with it. I heard they do really well on the battery life, but unlike the miter saw that I bought, the miter saw does plug into the wall. The table saw FlexVolt version does not. Really, really strange. Now, these are new. I've never seen these here. Oh, so you know what these are? So these are the touchscreen gloves. So supposedly, I don't know if it's the fingertips that work, but you're supposed to be able to operate your phone through the glove here. I don't know if sometimes it's the knuckle. I think on the Milwaukee gloves it's the knuckle. But anyway, these are pretty cool looking, and they're ruggedized. Here's another set here. So this is a 35-piece. The touch grip rapid loads here, and so it actually comes with a couple of spade bits here. So you got a 1/2 inch and a 3/4 inch here, and all sorts of magnetic adapters there. So this is $29.98. These here $9.97 for the sunglasses, and this one here they knocked 60 bucks off of this one here. So this here is the brushless 1/2 inch drill driver here. There's your model number, DCD 777 Charlie 2. So this one actually comes with 2 batteries, a charger, and a bag. That's actually a pretty decent deal to get a brushless kit like that. They have below it here, this is the 4-tool combo kit here, 20 volts here. Now this one here, yeah, it's the DCK 420 D2. This is $299, but I thought we'd seen this one cheaper before. See, now that one's probably not brushless. Let me see. That is not brushless, but this is the one that is brushless. Okay. So this kit right here, right, and I don't think that's the hammer drill either. That might just be the drill driver. We're gonna check on that in a second. But this guy is $269, was $349. So there's the whole kit right there. So that's a 4 brushless tool combo. You hate those bags. Yeah, I prefer the case too. I already burst through one of the bags that came with my kit that I got a couple of years ago. Didn't take long to burst through that kit. All right, so I'm gonna head right over here to the. And by the way, there's a whole nother section of DeWalt that we're about to hit too. They kind of stagger them. So here's the Bosch section here. So this is the 18-volt 2-in-1 impact driver kit here. And so this kit here is $99, marked down from $149 here. So there's your kit right there. It's the impact driver wrench right there. And I'm assuming that, are they both the same? No, they're not the same kit. So you have this kit here, and then you've got the other kit here. So they are not the same. Maybe it is. No, it's not. One's the CB15, the other one's the the B12. Okay, so this one has more RPMs. It goes to 4,200 RPMs. I'm sorry, 3,400 RPMs. This one does 2,800 RPMs. And then here's their router here. So their router is $89. Not a huge savings there. They got two different versions of this router here. The other one here, one's a 1 horsepower, the other one's 1.25 horsepower. So he's 119 for the 1.25 horsepower. This is the 1.0 right here. Okay, and then stepping up to a little bit nicer one, you got the Bosch fixed base router. He's 20 bucks off. So let's see. Then you got the other one here is the 2.25. They're both 2.25, but this one will do the fixed and plunge at the same time. You got 189. So I don't know if we saw these on sale before at a lower price. But this one here shows you what it includes. What's up, John? You do it. He's got some good stuff over in his channel. If you guys haven't seen his channel, he's got an array of how-tos covering all sorts of different categories and high-tech. You should check his channel out. All right. So here we have the Bulldog, the Extreme Max SDS Plus 8.5 amp keyless rotary hammer here. And so this one here is $199. That's pretty much 60 bucks off there. Now you guys that know this could probably tell me if that's a good enough price or not, or if we think it'll drop lower. Who knows? But you know what? You can still come in, like I've showed you guys before. You can come in with one of your Lowe's coupons. I buy these off of eBay, but make sure you buy the ones that have not been used. So they sell them two ways on eBay. Some people sell them that have been used because they know you can't use it in Lowe's, but they know you can take it into Home Depot, and Home Depot will take it. If you're going to come in here and buy any of the stuff like this, you go on eBay and you find those companies that sell the downloadable, printable, instant Lowe's coupons, and you're essentially buying a barcode. And like instantly, as soon as you pay, boom, they send you the link, and you print it out right then and there. Home Depot uses Lowe's. Yep, that's the one I just showed you, and that's the only one they take is that 10% off Lowe's coupon. They call it the Movers coupon. So they don't scan it. They don't have a way to scan it. That's why the guys on eBay sell them already used from Lowe's because they know that Home Depot takes them. They just throw it in the drawer, you know. And once in a blue moon I get lucky, they don't take it at all. All right, so here's the other kit. You get the 12 volt max 2-tool combo kit here. And let me see. This is not that kit. It's down here. They got it down here. So that looks pretty compact, doesn't it? That impact driver there. You get 2.0 amp batteries. I think 2 of them come in that kit there. This single one, I'm trying to find the price of this guy. I think that's him right there, 79 bucks. Sometimes it takes you a while because you would think the way they have it aligned here that this would be down at the bottom, but they had them reversed. But this is so this Bulldog, and they got all these things alarmed. People keep coming by and setting off the alarms. The Bosch lasers, yeah. Home Depot, I showed the laser the other night. They had a cross laser for $39.88, normally $79. The problem is with those red lasers, they're not very bright. And forget about it if you're working during the daytime, even if you're just tiling inside, because you can't see the line. And that's the problem I always had with those. So my next laser is going to be a green one. It's not going to be a red one unless you can turn the lights off. Now here's a nice kit here. Look at this for your multi. So this kit, let me see, $44.98. You got turtle silencing. Yeah, I like that. So this kit seems a little bit pricey. I don't know. What do you guys think? I thought I saw a rigid one the other night that was like only in the 30s. Yeah, and these are, by the way, these will fit on just about every one of them out there. I have a a Rockwell Sonic Crafter, and any of these kits will fit. They're pretty universal. It does seem pricey. And then what is this little guy? Oh, these are the star locks, but they're not showing a price on the star, or are they? Is that this one? Oh yeah, $39.98 for a pack of 3. I mean, this seems kind of pricey too, man. They are carbide, so they might last longer. They might be better for metal blades. Let's see if they got the whole kit. There's another one here. Look at this one. So you got the entire multi-tool here. It comes with the star lock. What are my thoughts on the battery-operated Cobalt leaf blowers? The 80 volt, any good? I haven't seen anybody's reviews on those yet. One of these days I was thinking of buying like 4 or 5 of all of those things and testing them. I wanted to test the CFM. How many of these manufacturers are lying about the CFM? Ooh, I almost walked right past it. Look at this. So you got, yeah, the 80 volts. Though I think that I saw a sign on one of them that claimed it'll last an hour, over an hour, with that 80 volt battery. And we might be walking back over there in a little bit, but I wanted to show you this guy here, the 15 amp 10-inch table saw here. $449 was $599. So this guy is 150 bucks off the price there. And I like how it comes with the rolling cart, kind of like my rigid one that I have came with one. So here you go, 7-in-1 hole saw set, nice and compact there. And this is $11.98, so that's a pretty good deal there for that. And they have here the 7-piece reciprocating saw blade set right here. Yeah, 630 CFM. But you know what? When I see those ratings, I'm like, okay, under what conditions? Is it like right inside, up against the motor, right where the motor's coming out? Or is it at the tip? Or is it a foot from the tip? You know, what's the standard that they use for measuring that? So that's why I wanted to get a CFM meter and get 4 or 5 of these guys together and then measure the airflow on them and see who's lying. And I'm willing to bet you're going to see a bunch of specsmanship there. You know how when you buy a bag of potato chips it says some settling may have occurred during shipping? I want to put a warning that says, warning, some lying may have occurred during marketing. All right, so this one here is $14.98. What's up, Chuck Dog? So this is their 10X kit here. So let me see, anything magnetic? I'm willing to bet that one's magnetic there, probably. Might either, yeah, I think so. Hard to tell. You see that? Are they saying that it's magnetic? Boom, 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 boom. I don't see it on the package, so I can't tell. You know, if something's magnetic, you'd always do good to say that it is. All right, so this is the good little guy here. This is your laser measure here, 65 feet, $29.98. Yeah, those, yeah. I showed those, John, at Home Depot the other night, the ones with the threaded tips. Those are primo. Everybody loves those because they really dig into the wood. So this one here is $29.98. It was $49.98, so that's a pretty good discount. When I bought my first one from DeWalt, like, I don't know, 3-4 years ago, it was like 65 bucks for that thing. So, what have we got here? So now we have another small little handheld. I like this kind of a ruggedized plastic case here. Rubber corners here. So this thing will withstand some drops for sure. Small kit here, 47-piece screwdriving set for $10.98. Okay, for rough work. What did we have on here? Nothing there. I'm going to walk right over here to that next section of DeWalt because they got some new stuff there that I haven't seen. This is new. This whole display you're going to see right here was not here before. I guess it's some of the new kits that they got in. So this is the 20 volt max 3-tool kit with a soft storage bag. This bag doesn't look too bad. It's got a nice big thick zipper on it too. And that's $199, marked down from $299 on this kit here. So this kit here shows what it is right there. Got an impact driver. I'm pretty sure that's a drill driver and not a hammer drill. You got a multi-tool and you got a charger and probably 2 of the 2 amp hour batteries in there. Stan the man. Is there lower prices on the back like Home Depot? Well, there's nothing to turn around on these signs, so I don't know. No, unless these things flip inside out. But let me take a little sneak peek. Oh, wait, I think I can do it on this side here. No, there's really no way to tell. And I checked that out last night on the Craftsman aisle too, and there was nothing there. The Bosch bit holder is definitely magnetic. All right, good. So here's another kit. Holy cow! Now, I don't know if this is true or not, but look at what they're saying here. This kit was $769. So I don't know if that's true or if that's like what we call the theoretical max retail value that nobody ever sells it for ever in the history of time. But this one here has got pretty much a fully loaded kit ready for you to go. Here's what I wonder though. All right, so here's the bag, and it's a nice big bag. But what do you think are the odds that I'd be able to get all those tools back in there? From Inverness, Mike's back again. 2 nights in a row. Ran a little late at church. Did you miss Milwaukee M18? Well, I don't think they got it here because we're at Lowe's. Don't think it's here. Maybe when I get back over to Home Desperate in another night or so. Let's see. So, yeah, this is a nice looking bag, too, because look at all the pockets they got on the side. And there's a big, huge pocket right here. And a couple of more pockets here. And, oh, it rolls, too. Hey, we got a $2 hauler from, oh, that's a $5 hauler from Chucky Dog. Thanks, Chuck. We appreciate that very much. So, yeah, this guy here, Wheels, and I love this one. Hold on, let me bring it over here and put it on the floor for you to show you. So it's got the telescopic arm on there, too. See that? And this is a very nice looking bag. I mean, you can hold some tools around the front of that, too. Cordless nailers. I was looking over here, and I didn't see any cordless nailers, but we're going to walk up a couple of these in a second here and see if there's more. I only saw the corded nailers here. Now, I own a cordless framing nailer. It's a DeWalt that I got at Home Depot, and I'm wondering whether or not Home Depot has the exclusive on that from DeWalt. I have to use the 3 1/4 inch, I think it is, pass load nails strips on that. That is a nice kit right there. And if this is true, now I don't know if any of these are brushless. That's the thing. It's not really saying that it is. Wait, are they XRs? No, they're 20 volt, but it's not saying XR. So I don't think these are. Got all your drills and bags and everything. All right. We love the DeWalt cordless nailers. I liked mine. The reason why I like mine so much too, it's a 33-degree angle. So it allows us to get a little tighter in between some tighter stud spacing. That's why I got that one. And it does really well. I mean, it lasted me more than all day. And I'm not like I don't do huge amounts of framing walls or anything. Yeah, there are gas-powered ones, for sure. I chose not to go that way. I didn't want to have to go buy all of these canisters and deal with that nonsense. So they have the older kits for how much? Sometimes the messages scroll off before I could do anything about it. They don't have a price on this set yet, but that's 110 piece. And it's got the clear lids like I enjoy so much. All right, so this one is a brushless, cordless impact driver, $99. And there's the kit it comes in. It looks like, is it a tool only? I believe it's a tool only. It is a special buy. No, it is the kit. So it's got the charger and it's got the battery with it. Yeah, and a little bag. Now, some people don't like buying the kits, you know, like the big, huge kits. So somebody mentioned to me the other night after our Home Depot live stream that they want to see just a single tool, not the impact driver and the drill. So this is where you would get something like this. And get it brushless, and with that price, with that kit, that's a pretty good deal, I think. Well, you know, the pass loads is what all the pros used for years, and on all the shows on TV, on HGTV, like the professional, like Amy, I forget her last name, she used to have all of those shows on. She used pass load. Everybody used pass load. Mike Holmes used pass load. So here's a 4-banger. You can get a 4 amp hour, and 2 of the 2 amp hour batteries here. So this kit is $179, dudes. $120 off. This is a... You know what, though? My tools do so good on the batteries, I almost don't need any extra batteries because they just last forever on the battery. Almost never have to charge them. And here's the titanium bits here. These are $14.98 here. I'm wondering if these drop even lower. I'd like to see these closer to $9.98 when we get closer to Christmas. And here's a 52 piece here. New user-friendly tough case. So I wonder if that means... Well, no, these will all clip together. I don't think that means that they clip onto the tough system, though. So I have a few of these at home. I just haven't checked it yet to see whether it goes on the tough system. So let's go to the back side of this little thing here and see what we've got. So on the back side, we've got an even bigger 10 tool combo kit here for $529. Yeah, the bump fire mode, I haven't played with that yet, but yep, that's a good mode on there. You can just keep going all the way up the line there. And the one thing about that with that is you got to make sure the nose is flat up against there and stays against the stud while you're pulling the trigger. Otherwise, the nail won't go all the way through. It takes a little bit of a learning curve using that DeWalt. So here's, yeah, that's that same blade we just looked at earlier. A corded circular saw. What century is this? Are people still buying these things? So we got $99 marked down from $139. And here's a keyless variable speed corded reciprocating saw somewhere at the bottom here. This is their saw here. So this guy is $79, was $89. Not a huge savings there. And so we got a whole set of these DeWalt reciprocating saw blades here. There's 16 in total in here. So $19.98. I'll show you the kit here. So you get some shorter blades, wood, metal, wood, different sizes, and the case to hold them in. And look at this. Now this is something I haven't seen here before. So DeWalt is getting into the multi-tool blade kit set here also. So this here is a 5-piece set, and I like that it comes in this big yellow plastic case here. So this guy here is $39.98, marked down from $49.98. You like the new Extremes better than the Atomic? The cool thing about the Atomics is they're tiny. They're small, man. And so they got this other, let me see, a cordless. See, I need to get something like this to replace my Sonic Crafter, because my Sonic Crafter, I have to plug it in, and a lot of times I end up doing work at the bottom of door jambs and stuff, and you're nowhere near an outlet. That means now you're running more electrical cords, and it's a pain in the butt. But this one's a whole kit. So this kit comes with the tool, with the charger, and the battery, and the bag. And so this kit right here is $119. Yeah, the Vince and the gang up at Very Cool Gang and Tool Boss, probably even more so, I would say Vince. He goes to all of the Milwaukee shows where they do the announcements and stuff like that too. So they get a lot of first issue stuff sent to them as well from Milwaukee. So yeah, definitely check out Vince. Let's see, did we do this kit yet? No, this is the other. Yeah, the 110 piece, $25.98. So on the other side, let's see, I'm kind of looking down here for any yellow stickers here. That was that same battery deal that we just looked at. And let me see. So here's a brushless. So here's from the XR series here. This is $50 off right here. So long as it's at Lowe's. Yeah. Jeff, get the regular DeWalt multi-tool. It's better than the Atomic version, which has more plastic. Yeah. And well, how does it compare to the Milwaukee one? Has anybody tried the Milwaukee one? So I'm looking for that, and I'm looking to upgrade my grinder as well to a cordless grinder. And I'm trying to find a sheath that I know will block the dust and hook it up to the vacuum as well. That's real important for me. All right, so this kit, yeah, $50 off. They got a different version of it. This is just the hammer drill combo kit here. Let me see. Is this any different than that one? There's something different between these two. But anyway, that's $229 marked down from $329 there. The Milwaukee is a brushed tool? Wow, I'm surprised that they would do. Don't they have a fuel version? The fuel versions are brushed. Alright, so now we have still another kit here, but I think, yeah, so there's the M1 version of the kit. Here's the M2 version of the kit. And this one is $319 down from $389. Shame on Milwaukee, I know that. Let me walk around the back side here and see what else we've got here. See, these are little compact guys. I mean, look at it. I like this little battery. These are adorable, man. They're tiny, super tiny. Look at these. So none of these are on sale yet. These are the much smaller line, the gyroscopic screwdriver. So none of these are on sale. So Bosch has this is their lithium ion reciprocating saw combo kit. This is $89. What I like about this one is it's so compact. It's like you just pretty much hold it like a gun. The Milwaukee one that I have is an older one. It's an M12. And man, is that thing huge. You feel like you're walking around with an AK-47. Go ahead, make my day. All right, so I'm going to come back over to the DeWalt section here and see who's on sale here. So here you got the XR. This is the brushless impact driver kit. $179 was $219, and I don't know where they've got it down on the box here below. I don't think they have any. So you got this one here is $129. So this is a hammer drill 1/2 inch brushless from the XR series. This guy here was $159. But like I said, I'm willing to bet that once the Black Friday sales start getting underway, you're going to see Home Depot and Lowe's trying to leapfrog each other. The kits always contain the lesser tools, yep, from the OEM. Alright, coming around the front here of the extreme section here. Alright, so we have their 3 amp hour battery is $10 off at $49. And we have a 3/8 inch impact driver kit here. So there's everything that comes with the kit for $99 here. And here's your impact driver right here. But this one is even much more compact over here. This one is also $99 for this kit. This one seems a lot more compact. That impact driver kit got a free tool, one of the options. Oh yeah, the drywall zip. They had that at Home Depot, and I forget what the price was. I saw it the other night. And we had Paul Peck on the channel. I was going to get his opinion on that, see if he knows anything about that. Usually the drywall guys use that, was it Roto Zip? And I was going to look into either that or the DeWalt one, but I don't know how well that DeWalt one works. Alright, so we're going to come back around over here to the, see if there's any of those framers that we were talking about before. See, so on this side, basically these are like the corded grinders. So they got a 7-inch grinder here that's $99, marked down from $119. So you got the DeWalt one. Let me see what we got here. Not too much there. I'm not going to mess around with the corded stuff here. I'm trying to find if we got the cordless framers. See, all the framers are here, but these are all pneumatic. Except maybe this one. Yeah, this is a cordless lithium ion. There's the pass load, $330. See, that's the other thing too, is the pass loads were always more money. And these are just basically brad nailers over here. No framers there. So that's why. Wait a minute. What have we got here? No, that's the floor. So they don't have, from what I can see here, any anything other than that one pass load right there. Yeah. Some of the, like, Home Depot seems to get an exclusive on a lot of the DeWalt stuff, you know. And like this thing is way overpriced here. This fan, I mean, come on, man. $119. That's just insanity. I got this same size Ryobi fan during the Ryobi Day sale over the summer, free, because I bought a little battery kit from them, and they were throwing in. You would choose a tool free. That was the tool that I chose along with that. Okay, so now we're gonna walk down to the other side of the store where they have a whole lot more of the Cobalt stuff lined up. They have a whole, I call them the stocking stuffer aisles, just like the ones we saw at Home Depot. And man, let me tell you, those things take forever to get through because there's so many of them. All right, do we have any deals on a Craftsman? So we have a Craftsman 25-foot tape measure here at $431. That's about as low a price as I've ever seen on a 25-foot tape measure. Oh, wait, we got lower. We got $419. That's for the, yeah, that's a 26-foot. And that's a $319 for a 16-foot there. So just thought I would check that one out real quick. And I think we saw those already. It's funny, they have some stuff here. They'll throw in, like on Black Friday and stuff, like they'll throw in things like these like almost gag gifts. But this is an interesting tool. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. This is the pipe blaster. So if your kitchen sink is clogged up, you put this thing down there like a suction cup, and you start pulling the trigger, and it's supposed to clear the drains. So I guess it works as long as you can get a good seal on there, and it comes with 3 adapters. $19.99. Let's see, they got the tack light. As seen on TV, $29.99. So they got the headlight version and the flashlight version. Yeah, that's for the sink. Just goes right in the sink there and forces it right down with air pressure. And so you got this other thing here, this Nighthawk light that comes on. That seems pretty basic there. Here you go. View your tablet in total comfort. So you have a pillow pad. So let me show you how this works. You put your tablet on this thing, and there's 3 different viewing angles. Shows how people are using it. In my opinion, BCG has the best information and tool tests. Yep, on the interwebs. I think that's funny. Vince calls it the interwebs. Yep, they do those tool test raws like every Friday night. Without a doubt, those are the best testing out there. All right, so I'm gonna, they have some end caps coming up here on our way over to the Cobalt section here. And let's see what we got here first. So we got a 47-piece bit set here. This guy is $10.98. Let's see what we got here. This one, and we got an 85-piece. I like this one here because it includes, you can barely see it because it's kind of dark back in that thing there. But you got some spade bits, and you got some pretty tall 1/2-inch drill bit there, and a 3/8 inch. Sometimes you buy these bit kits and the bits are just too short to make them even usable. So this one here is $29.98. And look at this. So here you got this kit here. You got this 6-tool combo kit here. This is $249. So this one was $349 at one point. So you're getting $100 off of that one. Now again, they're not saying whether these are brushless or not. Let me see if it's indicating on here. No. So usually when they don't say it, I don't assume that it is. And here, this is a tool kit here for $99. This guy was $149 before. Look at this, man. Wow. So you got a impact driver, and you got a drill driver on there, a charger, a bag, and I'm assuming they're giving you both batteries on there. Then down here, for $99, we got the string trimmer here, the V20. So the trimmer I have is the DeWalt one that came, I think it came with that 60-volt FlexiVolt battery. All right, so here I'm just going to give you the kind of the bird's eye view of the whole. This is the Cobalt section of the stocking stuffers here, you know. Why did they ever bring in Craftsman? Hey, they probably thought it was going to be a great deal for them, and it probably is. They got some really nice kits in from them. All right, so here's a 106-piece drill kit here for $21.98. That one there looks like you can't beat it. I mean, the whole thing closes up in a plastic briefcase there. What's up, Daniel? See, it's got a few spade bits in there too, so it looks like it's got a little bit of fun for everyone there in this kit here. And $21.98, pretty decent price. I like the fact that it closes up as one whole kit like that. You have the impact driver and hammer drill, and they're definitely awesome. Yeah. Here we got a half-inch reversible impact wrench here. So normally is $149, and so they got it $99. Cobalt is not bad, and they can lower their prices as they're owned by Lowe's. Yeah. The reason I won't use any of the Cobalt heavy tools is a friend of mine brought one over to a project we were working on at one of my condos 2 years ago. The Cobalt shop saw, you know, and I had never used it before, and so I wasn't familiar with it like I should have been. And he was vacuuming, so I didn't hear that when I stopped cutting that the wheel was still spinning there, the blade, and I sliced these two fingers a little bit. I had to go to the emergency room and get like 5 stitches, because we found out later when I did a post-mortem test on it, that blade takes 12 seconds to come to a stop, and to me that's just unacceptable. So all of my newer stuff is going to be instant stop, or, you know, within a couple of seconds. So it's going to have a really good break. So here's a 230-piece drill driver set. Look at this thing, man. So this is a little, all of that in this little compact case here. And let me see, what are you guys doing for the next hour? I was going to read every single one of these off to you. So here's everything that it comes with. Probably more than you could ever use. That's even more than the, I have an old Ryobi set that's got 150 pieces. This one is even more compact. It has even more pieces than that. That'd be a good deal to get there. And they have another kit here with 40 pieces for $17.98 here. And I don't know if these are titanium or not. They are speed fit. Doesn't say whether they're titanium. They could just be colored that way. So that's $17.98. And then this one here has a couple more converters there. It's like a 1/4-inch drive, a 3/8-inch drive. And it's like they're making it almost confusing with all the different kits here. All right, so this one here is a 62-piece. Not impact rated? Well, you know what? Probably not, but I take bits like these and put them in an impact driver all the time. Never had a problem. I've never broken, ever, anything that I've put into my impact driver. Now, this is kind of cool, this black and white one here. $7.98 for this cart. It's a 41-inch white tool chest cabinet. Oh, it's smart key security. I wonder if that's, yeah. So you guys know about smart key? That's from Kwikset, and I use these on all the front doors in all my places. So I can rekey the front door to fit whatever key I want. If you put the smart key in and you put whatever key you want in there. So that way, like I have a green key that goes to all of my places when I'm working on it at once. They're all keyed to the same key. I don't have to fumble around with different keys or anything like that. So this guy's $7.98. I bet they're going to have a scratch and dent sale on this puppy, man. How did that happen? Somebody probably got chewed out for that, for sure. But it's a kind of a cool looking cabinet there. Be black in a year, yeah. All right, so here we have a ratcheting adjustable wrench. Now, that's pretty interesting. That looks like, I'd like to give this guy a try out. Yeah, they strip out the Cobalt bit kits. So this is interesting. Ratcheting, $24.98. And they got it right here on the, great, they have it, yeah. So you pull the trigger here and it squeezes it shut like that. And ratcheting jaws, squeeze the trigger, and a button release. Put this guy here. And this, a tiny little 18-in-1 kit. So this is like a little precision screwdriver set here. So it's got all the different little bits in there. You bought that square base Bosch trim router. Scissors, one pair. Is there only one pair for $5.98? Okay. Alright, so these guys here, let's see, Cobalt. Oh, it's $5.98. It's about $3 off. And these are the heavy duty shears here. These guys are $6.98. They're so heavy duty I can't get them out of the thing there. Yeah, they do look nice and rock solid. I have a similar pair of these that we got a couple of years back. So let's see, what do we got more? I think that's more of that. Here's the locking pliers, similar to the vice grips. So you get two sizes. So they have a deal on the channel lock pliers. They had that kit over the summer. I'll see if they have it here. They had that kit over the summer that I bought with the 3 channel lock pliers, and it came with a channel lock bottle opener. It was awesome. It was down to like $24.98, I think is the price I got it for. But Tool Boss found it at a Lowe's near him, and he bought it for like $15.99. See, look, here's Cobalt's trying to almost mimic that. See, they got the bottle opener there. And you got this whole screwdriver set. But, you know, I won't buy a set like this unless there's a case to put it in. So like on the other side of the store, they had sets like these from Craftsman, and they had a Craftsman thing to put these into. So here is Cobalt's answer, I guess, to that channel lock set there. Let me put this up here. Jeff, do you know about, has Milwaukee decided to discontinue their new Shockwave Matrix car? Yeah, they did. That was is that the one that, yeah, that was the one that they were supposed to come out with, and Vince and the guys got advanced copies of it back in like April or something. They got everybody's nipples hard about it, and then all of a sudden, boom, oh, we're gonna stop. We're not gonna ship it. I'm like, what the heck? That moment you realize that it's okay, but you're 30 minutes behind the live stream. Yeah. All right, so this guy, yeah, $17.98, and you got 5 tools in there, and there's the close-up of all of them. Yeah, so I was really excited about waiting for those carbide matrix, and Vince and those guys, when they went over to see Milwaukee at that show, Milwaukee was demonstrating the things. I think it was like in May or June, and they were demonstrating it and bragging about this and that and the other, and how the whole matrix thing and why it's so much better, and they don't wear down, and lifetime guarantee. I think they must have realized that, oh, like Vince and those guys broke one of them just doing a test on it. Yep, they will last forever. This is a nice little tool set to get for somebody like, you know, anybody for a housewarming gift who just moved into a place and doesn't have any tools. A little pricey though, I think, but I mean, you do get, look, you're getting an 18-ounce hammer, adjustable wrench. I love the shape of this utility knife here because it's ergonomically shaped. It's not like those skinny flat ones, you know. And here they've got another screwdriving set here. You got 54 piece total on this guy. So he's $24.98. It just seems like they're kind of confusing things. They're making all these cases that are very similar in size and shape. This one looks similar to the other one over there. I don't know if this is the same one that I looked at. I don't recognize the paddle bits being on that other one. I don't remember if we had those there or not. All right, so how do these look better than, you got black ones here, $7.98. Be careful with the Milwaukee extenders. They bend easily. The shank is small. All right, so here they've upped the ante with a double kit here with 50 blades for $11.98. And here they got a multi-tool here. But let me see, it is ratcheting, because I won't get a multi-tool like this unless it ratchets. I just won't. Now here, is the Sawhorse, $29.98. You know what? I don't think that price is any different. I think they've had this like this all year long for this price. Maybe you guys know about that. Here you go. So here's their answer to the channel lock kit. I mean, slave labor, dude, $12.98. Oh, by the way, I can't say dude anymore. Okay, because somebody complained last night. Somebody commented, "Hey, stop saying dude so much. You know, stop saying dude." Well, how many of you saw the Big Lebowski? I am the dude. Enough said. I bought this set to stick in my plumbing bag here. $29 for an individual Sawhorse? Yeah, I think it's one. Let me see. It looks like it's just one. Hold on. Let me see. 43-inch. Just one side of it, I think. Oh no, yeah. Yeah, you gotta buy it. Yeah, it's one horse, but the legs pop out of the bottom of it there. Thanks, dude. Yep. The dude. All right, so yeah, this is a good set. I bought this for my plumbing bag just to have multiple different sizes. And it's hard to get, you know, to always make sure you have a wrench that's over an inch. Once in a blue moon, you need that. The dude abides. And here is 3 of the locking pliers. You got a 10-inch, 7-inch, and 6.5-inch. These come in handy too if you're in a really tight spot and those big ones just get in the way. All right, now I saw something on the side here. Let me try to put this back here. So, you know, over in Home Depot, BBR2, he'll leave me comments later if I don't get everything in here put back completely clean. He probably doesn't care so much if I do it here at Home Depot. I mean here at Lowe's. He's a Home Depot employee. Now this kit here, this is a 20-piece ratcheting wrench set. Check out the Tool Review Zone. He did some cool reviews on the bit drivers. All right. Yeah, so here you got this. Dang, this thing weighs a ton. Yeah, these are ratcheting. All of them are ratcheting. So you got SAE and metric on here, on this guy. So that's $59.98. So I like the fact that it all, but I guess it does hold okay. Some of these kits, like the screwdriver ones that come on like a little plastic retainer, the things don't hang on there. They don't close right and stay closed and snapped and everything. It's the same price as the Milwaukee. All right, so here, these I like here too, because sometimes you need the brute force of a ratchet wrench, you know. Oh man, you see they just turned the lights down. They're getting ready to close. They're kicking us out already. Dang it, I still didn't get all the way through. I may have to do part 3. I don't know when. Let me see. These, you got more of the kind of same type of kit there. And I wanted to show 73-piece kit here. Okay. Probably not. Now they're telling everybody they're closed. All right, so anyway, you got this 73-piece kit here. It is $59.98. They're actually telling us that we got to walk out. Oh, bummer. All right, so remember, I still didn't even get to the other section of DeWalt that was on the other side. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. We appreciate every one of you showing up tonight. And maybe I'll try to pick up tomorrow night. I was going to try to do Hobby Lobby, so there may be 2 live broadcasts tomorrow night. We'll have to see. So anyway, thanks, guys, and we'll see all of you on the next one.